Welcome to another episode of Melissa's Menu. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have a special guest in the house. We have Dorcas with us. Say hello.
Hi, everyone.
Dorcas is here from Plymouth, but she's actually from the Virgin Islands. And tell everyone what we're going to be making tonight.
Well, we'll be making curry chicken. We're going to do up rice and beans, fried plantain, and some fish.
Awesome. I cannot wait to get started. We're going to be learning lots about her island, lots about their cooking style, and all kinds of great stuff tonight. So stay tuned the entire evening. We are starting with our curry chicken, correct?
Correct.
All right. So why don't you tell our audience what we have going on over here?
Okay, this is a chicken. I'm actually using chicken thighs. I love chicken thighs with the bone. I took the skin off and I'm seasoning it.
Okay.
What I love to use for my seasoning is adobo.
Now, what is that?
It's a great seasoning. It's a combination of lots of different peppers and garlic, and we use it for everything in the islands. We love to use adobo.
Okay. So is it spicy?
This one is not spicy. This is without pepper. You can get it with or without pepper.
Okay.
And I try to use the one without pepper because of the kids.
Yeah.
And I add my own pepper after. So.
Now, most of you know I don't really like spicy food, but I was so excited to have her on the show tonight because we've had a lot of requests for Mexican and Caribbean food, and different types like that. So we're going to be learning all about some new foods tonight. I'm going to move this out of the way. So Dorcas was saying that we have some chicken thighs marinating with some of your seasoning.
Yes, I'm going to add a little bit more in there.
Okay.
Some of the adobo.
Okay. Now, how much chicken do we have approximately? A couple pounds?
A couple pounds of chicken.
Okay.
Yes, a couple pounds of chicken. I'm going to add this to this pot. We're going to turn the stove on.
Okay. High, medium, high?
Medium.
Okay.
Yeah, medium. Okay.
All right.
All right. So I like to wash my hand and just get right in and add it in.
Okay.
Okay?
We're getting our hands dirty tonight, but
Yes.
that's quite all right.
So Melissa, what you can probably help me with is the butter because we're going to put some butter in here as well.
Okay.
So the way I like to clean my chicken, I either clean it with vinegar or lemon juice.
How much butter?
About a half a stick.
Okay.
Yes.
This is the real deal, folks. Make sure you're using real butter for this.
Real butter.
Put that
yes.
right in.
Put that right in.
Okay.
And this is my own homemade seasoning that I use.
Tell us about that. I did smell this earlier. It's fabulous.
Oh, smell it.
Oh my goodness.
It's awesome.
Tell us what that is.
I use all kinds of, whatever you want for seasoning, peppers, different colors, onions, garlic, parsley, and I blend it. I process it, and this is my seasoning.
So
it's
could
awesome.
you use it for like chips and salsa too?
Oh, you can use it for chips and salsa, absolutely.
everything.
For everything. I use it for everything.
Awesome.
And the reason why I started it is because my kids, when they were little, they never liked vegetables. So my way of getting them to eat vegetables was to blend it all up and put it in every single thing that I cook. So I use this for the rice as well later on. Okay?
All right.
So we're going to add some of this in.
Okay. Just tell me when to stop.
Yep. That's perfect.
Okay.
Let's add a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, sure. That's
All right.
perfect.
And this is great. It sits right down there.
Oh,
I
that's
like
cool.
showing off these little
Oh, I like that.
gadgets that I have.
Oh, I'm gonna take
It's
that
all
little
right.
idea from you.
So we're just mixing this.
I'm mixing it in.
Okay.
Yes,
Easy so far.
absolutely. And I'm gonna cover this pot up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take it all away. I'm gonna sort of put it on high.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll put a cover on.
And are we letting the chicken cook fully?
No, we're gonna let it simmer for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And while that's being prepared, I'm gonna cut the potatoes.
Okay,
Because
I'll
I'm
grab-
making curry chicken with potatoes. So I'm gonna cut the potatoes. We're gonna peel the potatoes and cut it, kind of small sizes.
Did we bring? Did I bring a?
You have some great stuff here, just like mine.
I'm just
I'll use this.
wondering if I brought a peeler.
Oh, in the islands, we don't use peelers. We just take the knife.
Oh.
I'll show you how to do it. My kids say all the time, Mom,
Look at
how
me,
do
I'm
you
like,
do
"Where's
that?"
the peeler?
Oh, don't look for no. This is how we do it. Just
I just
quickly
love her.
peel it,
Oh
quickly.
my! I can't even do that. Seriously.
I know, this is how we do
I'm
it
so glad
home.
you're. Oh my goodness.
And that's off. I peel it faster than my kids do with a peeler. We don't do the peeler.
Oh, this is
All right.
awesome. Okay. And that's it.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Do
it.
you know how long that would take me, even if I
Even
had,
with a peeler.
Even with a peeler. So, Dorcas, I'm gonna try to peel a potato.
Okay. And I'll do this one, okay?
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
All
getting
right.
there. Oh my gosh.
Well, this is a little bigger knife that I'm using. Sometimes I like to
Oh.
use a smaller knife.
Wow.
And-
Okay.
Do you need a peeler?
Yeah. Apparently I do. Oh my goodness.
All right.
It's amazing what.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing
All right.
good. I'm doing really good. I'm
doing-
almost a quarter
You got
of the way
it?
done. Yeah. Don't
All
mind
right.
me. Don't
No,
mind me.
no, just you're doing great actually.
Yeah. Yep. It's just taking me a little bit.
I love it. Don't worry, I got
No.
you. I got you. I have the last one. Don't worry. I've got the last one for
Oh my
Melissa.
goodness.
I think this usually like, but yeah, we could use a
Yeah.
pot holder for the.
Okay, folks, we're just
Cool.
gonna check on the chicken real quick. Ooh, look at this. Make sure we get a
Oh.
nice
That looks great.
view. Beautiful.
You see how the seasoning, my blend looks in there? Look
Yes.
amazing.
Absolutely beautiful. And tell us one more time what the ingredients for your blend are.
My blender, oh, it's the parsley flakes, fresh parsley, green peppers, red peppers, yellow pepper, garlic, onions, any kind of seasoning that you like, you blend it up together. If your kids don't like vegetables, blend
They
it.
will. They
Put
will
it in
now.
their foods. They won't know a thing.
All
right, so we're gonna cut this up.
This part I can do. I know
All
I
right,
can.
cool.
Just hear me out. I can do this.
You got this, Melissa.
I actually want to get some good knives. These aren't great knives. Do you want these even
These
smaller?
No, this is perfect.
Okay.
It's a nice size.
All right. So,
So this
are we
is-
adding the potatoes in now?
We're gonna wash them. I'm gonna put them back in this bowl.
Okay.
Kind of wash them a little bit. The potatoes are not ready to go in yet. These are almost the last thing to go in because they cook pretty quickly.
And they cook pretty quick because
Yeah.
we have them diced so small.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yes.
So who taught you how to cook?
My mom.
Your mom. Okay,
Yes.
tell us about that. I'm curious.
My mom is pretty amazing. She's 80 years old.
Oh
She
my
just turned 80.
goodness. Okay.
And I've been cooking since I was a little girl. I can remember when I was 8 years old cooking for the entire family.
Really?
And I have 6 siblings.
Wow.
And I'm number 6 of 7, but I've always been the one in the kitchen doing everything, baking and cooking like mom.
So what was your first memory of helping your mom in the kitchen?
My mom and dad went away because my dad is a retired bishop now. My mom
Okay.
is a minister. And they went to a different island to preach and left us with a couple people from the church. They stayed with us. And the lady didn't cook a lot. So I decided, I'm not going to go hungry. I'm going to cook. So I remember cooking my rice and peas. I watched my mom cook chicken, and I cooked for the whole family. I made a turkey for the whole family.
I've never
And
made it.
yeah, so
Anyway.
I love the kitchen. Love the kitchen.
Awesome. And now you have children of your own?
Yep, have kids of my own, and
And so they get to benefit from your...
absolutely, and I teach them how to cook too.
Oh,
So,
good for you.
Yeah.
They should know. Kids should know how to cook.
and you will notice that I'm not using any chicken stock. It's making its own.
Correct. That's
can
actually a
see
very
that.
good point, folks. She's not using any chicken stock, which I always use.
Yeah.
This is real, homemade cooking.
I do everything from scratch. I don't use any
And
chicken
one
stock.
other thing that we talked about before we started filming tonight, she never measures anything, which is awesome.
No.
I'm always like, you all know me. I've got my measuring cup, my measuring spoons. And she said to me tonight, I'm not measuring anything, and you never do.
I never do.
And I have to say, she's a fabulous baker,
I love
and
to
she
bake.
does not measure when she bakes either,
No.
which I
learned
find
that from my mom.
pretty shocking.
I learned that
because
from my mom.
baking, you really have to have the precise, measurements.
No,
So-
not when it's in here. It's in here. So,
Right.
and it's on here, your hands. Your hands automatically tells you how much to throw in there. And
All right.
you just
You
go
need
with
to
that.
give me some cooking lessons, like after the show is over.
So this is great, but I'm gonna cover it back
this back up, all right.
Yeah, so it can simmer some more. Else it will get too dry.
Okay.
If we leave the cover off, it dries up really quickly. We're not ready for it to dry yet.
Do we need to turn
Okay.
this down because it's too high if you want it to simmer?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Maybe a little bit.
So we have our potatoes chopped.
Mm-hmm.
We have our seasonings in the pot. And by the way, this is a one-pot meal, correct?
This is a one-pot meal. We can do lots of stuff. If we wanted to, we can add rice in that and cook the rice in there.
Okay.
I did that a lot for some of my friends. I cook rice and chicken together. They love it.
So is this like a typical weeknight meal that you make, or is this like more of a weekend thing?
No, weeknight. This is a typical weeknight when I get home from basketball with the guys at 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock. I cook this for the next day. So by the time my kids get home, Jay get home early. My older son Jay, he gets home early.
Yeah.
He would eat before everyone else get home because we're always on the go.
And is it better? I always think that I love leftovers as it is, but I always feel like sometimes the next day is even better when you're cooking.
Oh, it's so much better.
Yeah.
I always put in my container for lunch at work. That's huge. And it's always good at work. And everyone at work, what are you eating? What are you eating?
Oh, I bet everyone's like, can I try some of your
they
cooking?
try all the time. So I always take a big bowl to lunch, to work for lunch, because I share it with everyone. So
very nice.
I love it.
Exciting.
I have one more thing we want to add.
Okay.
You can help me with this.
Okay.
I love Sazan.
Oh, excellent.
Goya. I use a lot of Goya products.
Goya, okay. So what is this?
It's a nice little flavoring. It gives the chicken a little coloring too.
Okay.
It's a yellow coloring.
All right,
I'll
so
give
we're
you
gonna
one
add
package.
this?
Yep. I'm gonna add that. We're gonna add 2 packages.
Look at this. This looks so good.
So just rip the top off.
And that's
And
it.
you
We're
see
just
it's gonna-
pouring this in.
Yeah, we're just pouring that in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does give
It's gonna give it a nice little
bright,
color.
vibrant color.
But
exactly.
yeah, I don't like the bright color too much. So to tame the bright color down a little bit, I use a little bit of browning.
Browning. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what it's called.
just
browning.
like
Okay.
It's like kitchen bouquet,
Okay,
but
yeah.
it's much thicker than kitchen bouquet.
Excellent.
So we just put a little bit, because if you put too much, it'll be too dark. So we just put a little bit.
Okay.
And you know how much you want to put. If you
Yeah.
want to add more,
Yeah.
after you stir it,
Oh my goodness.
and you see the coloring.
Fabulous.
Isn't that nice?
And this is actually a relatively inexpensive meal because we're
Oh, yeah.
using the chicken thighs.
So this is perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is, it's coming up time. The chicken looks great. And
Okay.
I'll let you
Stir it.
touch it. Yeah, and you can see how tender it's becoming.
Oh, beautiful. Yep.
So, yep,
And chicken thighs actually do cook pretty quick, don't they?
they cook pretty quick.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add the potatoes, but
Okay.
I also need a little bit more water in there. So I'll just pour the water over the potatoes and add
Okay.
it all one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the potatoes, folks, those won't take too long to
They
cook.
won't take too long, no.
We've got them diced pretty small.
Yep,
So,
they
and
won't
we're
take too
using,
long.
what, 6, 7 potatoes?
Yes.
Any kind of potatoes?
Yes, I like baking potatoes. I
Okay.
like Irish potato. I like the potato that's on sale.
Okay. I love a deal. That's,
I like the
that's good.
potato that's on
good.
sale. This is the curry that we're gonna add.
Our main ingredient
Our main ingredient,
here.
which is the
Okay.
curry. This is the time I like to put the curry in, just before the potatoes. So I'm gonna put the curry in and I'll let you stir while I'm putting the curry.
Okay.
You put
However
I
much
don't
you
measure,
want.
so you put how much you want. All right?
Okay. Now, folks, you either like curry or you don't, correct?
Correct. Yeah. I'm gonna just add this in now.
Okay.
gonna
Just
add
add
this
the
in.
potatoes in. Oh,
So what I did is I
wow.
added a little water with the potato, put it all in
Wonderful.
one time.
Mix this up.
That looks great.
Oh.
That looks great, Melissa. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I really am.
You can move to the islands now, Melissa.
I can be a chef on the
You can
island.
be a chef on the island.
Speaking of, did you ever cook on the islands? On the islands as like a job, a part-time job?
No. Well, for my family, we always have cookouts, and everybody
Yeah.
always have cookout. But I cook here. I sell food here in the summer sometimes. I do
I
all
didn't
kinds of
realize
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
Where do
I
you
do a
sell
little
your food?
from my house. I do every little thing. I do a little bit of everything.
Oh, I love it.
So sometimes mostly I give it away, and
Yeah.
people, I love cooking, so I cook and give people food. Love that.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Oh, my favorite dish.
Are we putting the cover on this?
We're gonna put a cover on.
Okay.
Gonna turn it up, let it cook.
Okay.
All right. One of my favorite dish, because it's so easy, is rice and chicken pilau. We call it rice and chicken pilau.
Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where you cook the chicken, add rice in there, add vegetables in there, cover it up, and let it cook.
Sounds
And
easy.
then
Sounds
you add,
good.
you add the rice. Everything goes into one pot.
Okay.
But the rice is added in just before the chicken is fully cooked, so it would finish cooked with the rice. So that's pretty good. That's a quick island dish.
Okay. Okay, so the chicken is done, correct?
Chicken is done, just about. Yes, it's all done.
I just tried the sauce. It is fabulous. So, can we try some?
Absolutely. Here's a spoon for you.
And
Wait, let me get a
you were just telling me of really good something interesting about the potatoes. The potatoes actually help thicken the sauce.
Correct.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Now, you know, any second now, the guys are going to come running in here because they smell the food. This happens all the time. This is why it takes so long to tape. Because, like, after every recipe, they come running in, they want to try everything.
See, maybe we should have cooked the rice first.
Oh, yeah.
Because the chicken go great with the rice.
Oh, my goodness. This looks
Isn't that gorgeous?
wonderful.
It's gorgeous.
Now, do we...
It's a good color too.
It is. Now, do you put any garnish on it?
I do. I love putting parsley.
Okay, that I can chop.
Yes, thank you.
I know how to chop parsley.
There you go. So Melissa is gonna do the parsley. Just a, you know.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need much.
And all that's a good potato on there. And
Oh, that looks... Now, how many can that feed, would you say?
oh, this can eat, well, depends. Some guys eat a lot. You know,
Yeah.
if it's us, if girls, you know, probably feel 20 of us.
Yeah.
But for the guys, maybe 3 guys.
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe
Well,
3 guys.
you have growing boys, so
Oh,
I'm
yes.
sure that goes pretty quick in your house.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest things, you see, this is the sauce. Take a look at that. It's gorgeous.
Now, can you use the sauce for...
Oh,
you
we
could-
use the
you could have
sauce
that
on the rice. This is for the rice.
Awesome.
This is perfect for the rice. Actually, we're gonna put the sauce in this bowl.
Okay.
Cause
Can I
me
bring the
see.
garnish over?
absolutely. All right. Here goes the sauce, Melissa.
And we're going to want to get a nice...
Pretty.
I'm going to have someone grab my camera so we can grab some photos in just a second. That looks good,
That's
right?
perfect. That's perfect. Good job, Melissa. Good job.
Okay, folks, so here you have it. Dorcas's recipe of chicken, or curry chicken, I should say.
This is
And look
great
at all the
sauce.
leftover sauce.
This is the sauce that goes with it.
Absolutely
It's
fabulous.
Awesome.
I can't wait to try the chicken now. All right.
Hey. How is that?
Here are some of our guests tonight, folks. These are Dorcas's children. Oh,
They all my. This is my son too. You on camera? Okay. That's okay. My 3 boys.
this is Jacob.
This
is Jacob.
He's a J.
And Dorcas, introduce your son.
And this is Jamori
Jamori
and Jaquan.
and Jaquan.
And I have a J.
So
up here.
guys, honestly, tell us how you like your mom's cooking. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay's
Wait,
coming.
did she pay you to say that?
Good cooking too.
Oh, yes, and
But
his dad's a great cook too. That's true. And this is her oldest
Here
son.
goes my oldest son. On camera.
You guys are all in this because you're gonna try the chicken.
Here's
All right.
some.
There's some fork. There's some more forks in there.
Oh, let's get some forks. I don't know. if
Oh
they're
yeah, we can actually use those.
small ones.
Hey, excuse
Here you go. The kids are gonna
Goodness.
try.
Hey guys, dig in.
I got a piece for them over here. Go right ahead. Dip right in. Oh, here you go, Jay. Jaquan, did you get a fork?
Jacob.
There's a fork on the
Here,
plate.
try this.
Oh.
Oh, you have some. Okay.
Yeah, I cut up some for them.
Oh, I
over
want to
here.
try the potato now.
Can I have a little taste?
Oh my.
Of course you can.
Only if you can.
This is seriously so good. Wow. Okay, folks, we're up to our second recipe. We are making your rice
Yes. Rice
and
and
beans. All right. So what do we have going on?
Okay. We have some water. Sorry, no measurements, guys.
We just put the water in the pot, and I'm like, okay, how many cups? Just put the water in.
Just put water.
Just
until you-
eyeball it.
Yeah. Try to figure it out.
I can't wait till I can get to the point where I'm not measuring.
All right. Okay, so what I add in my water is I use coconut milk.
Ooh.
I use coconut milk. I'm
Okay.
trying to use the light one.
Okay.
You know, the waistline. So in the islands we don't use the light one. We just use the regular one. I'm trying to be nice.
So can I open this?
Yes, you can open that. And while you're opening that, I'll open the beans. I'm
Okay.
gonna use
What kind?
I'm using dark kidney beans.
Dark kidney beans.
Yes.
Can you use any kind of bean for this?
Yes, you can. I like, in the islands, we generally would boil the beans. We use the dry beans.
Oh,
and
right.
we soak it overnight.
Yeah.
And then we boil it.
The whole long
The
process.
whole long process, yeah.
Can I pour this in?
You can
Or do
pour-
we wait for this to boil?
No, you can pour half in.
Half in. All
Yes,
right.
just a little bit more. That's
Okay.
perfect.
So we have our coconut,
Coconut milk.
I almost said coconut water because they sell that now too.
I love coconut water. That's my favorite drink. And then we're gonna add the entire can.
We're not draining anything?
No, all of
Okay.
it, everything going in.
Okay.
Everything goes in.
That's easy
And
enough.
sometimes it's in the bottom, and what I would do is just get some of the water
Oh, okay.
and stir it around a little bit, and the rest of it comes right out.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, you want to get all of it.
Don't waste
Perfect.
anything.
No wasting.
Oh, nice bracelet.
Thank you. Customer gave me. It's Nantucket. It's gorgeous,
oh my
isn't it?
goodness, very pretty.
The islands. It reminds me of home. That's why I wear it a lot.
Yeah. How
Cape
often
and
do you go
Islands.
home?
Not as often as I would love to, Melissa. But however, I went like 3 weeks ago. My mom turned 80.
Oh, I
So
saw
I
your
ran
pictures
down
on
for
Facebook.
3 days. That was amazing. And guess what else we're gonna add here, Melissa?
Oh, some more of our seasoning.
Some more of our
Our little
seasoning.
salsa
We're
stuff.
gonna play. Yeah, just
I'm so not used
okay.
to
That's perfect. You just throw however you think you need.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Look at that.
So I'm assuming we want this to boil.
We want that to boil. I'm also gonna add some
Your favorite seasoning.
seasoning,
Okay.
and I'll just pour some in.
Oh,
It's not as bad as you think.
we have some audience members that are laughing over here.
Because I'm just pouring the stuff in.
Oh goodness, this is awesome.
And again, I'm gonna
Okay,
use
we're
some Sazon.
So this is great because you're using a lot of the same seasonings,
Same one.
which is going to save you money.
Save money. Yeah, I'm all about saving money.
Yeah.
So
All right.
let you use that. We'll put 2 packs in too. Why not? You put whatever you want.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll put 2.
So let's talk more about your country. Now, when did you? So you grew up there. When did you actually move to the U.S.?
Oh, I moved here 12 years ago.
12
years ago, yes.
Okay.
12
And
years.
what was the reason that you moved here? And
I-
is your family here?
No, I have no family here. I moved here because
Wow.
at the time I was dating a guy,
Uh-huh.
and he lived in America, and
That's
we
always the
traveling
case.
back and forth, and I moved here for a guy.
I've done that.
Now I'm
I
single.
won't even go there. Yeah.
I'm
not a
single
good
now,
step.
Melissa.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, single.
Nothing.
He's gone.
And you're not going home now.
Yeah, no,
You love
good.
it here, don't
I
you?
love it. I love it. And I'm also gonna put some browning in there.
Some more browning. Okay.
I use the same stuff over and over,
Okay.
and just put what you think you need in there.
Okay.
And then you'll see the nice color.
Oh,
And you can
beautiful.
you can decide from the color of the water what color the rice is going to be.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
All right.
And actually, I'm going to add a little bit more because the rice that we're using.
What kind of rice are we using?
Oh, my favorite rice, jasmine.
Oh, I've never tried this before.
Carolina.
I've always wanted to.
Yep, this is my favorite rice. This is the rice I use all the time. Actually, I have a big jar at home,
Oh
and I
my-
have like rice in there, and I just dip into it.
So this is going to feed an army.
Yeah. So this is perfect. So like I said, it tells you what, you
What
know,
color?
yeah,
Okay.
how the rice is gonna be.
I like that color. Let's leave it
Okay?
like that.
All right, good. Melissa like that. And what I do all the time, Melissa, and what's great, if you want to test to see how your rice is gonna taste, you test and see how the water tastes while it's cooking.
Oh, right now.
Is this on high?
Yes.
Perfect.
It takes a little
Okay.
bit.
So here you go.
All
I'll
right.
let you taste it.
Okay.
And that tells you exactly how the rice is gonna taste. It helps you to know if you need all the animal seasoning in it, whatever else you want to add to it.
You
can
really
tell-
need to get a full-time job cooking.
I love
Seriously.
cooking. See,
Wow.
I know someone said, ooh, but actually we need a little bit more of this. Doesn't have enough.
A little more spice.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. Let's try this again.
All right, so we're gonna cover this up.
Okay.
I'm gonna use foil paper to cover it up.
Because I forgot my lid for my pan.
Not really. If I
Oh.
was at home with or without the lid, I'll use foil.
Oh.
Foil, the reason for my foil is we're gonna bake the rice. We're not gonna leave the rice to cook on the
Oh.
stove. It's gonna bake in the oven.
Oh.
So I'm gonna cover this down because
Don't burn yourself.
I'm good.
Okay.
My kids tell me that all the time. They're like, Mom, how you can hold that pot? It's hot. I'm used to that.
We have our oven on 450.
450 is good, actually.
That's very hot. So how long is the rice going to take then?
Oh, it's probably going to take about 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow.
Maybe about 10 to 15 minutes to cook. So after this water is boiled, come to a boiling, and I cover this so it can boil really quickly.
Okay.
And after that comes to a boiling, then we'll add the rice
Okay.
and stir the rice and just stick it in the oven and then let it be. Then we can start something else.
So is this one of the staple dishes in the Virgin Islands?
Yes, rice and beans. Rice and beans.
Do you
In
pretty
the
much have it
islands,
with
we eat
everything?
rice and beans with everything. Like, I eat rice and beans with everything. That's why it's hard for me. My kids are becoming Americans now, and they tend to want to eat a lot of the American stuff, and I enjoy eating the rice
nuts.
every day. So I eat rice for everything.
And rice is pretty healthy, right?
Depends on what you put in
Moderation.
it. Moderation.
Everything in moderation.
And maybe a little light coconut milk.
Right.
Not the
See,
regular.
this is the key. Light coconut
Light
milk.
coconut milk.
You won't gain any weight with this.
Exactly. So let's check the rice though.
Okay.
Let's see how the water is going. Oh, perfect.
Oh, okay.
That's perfect.
So do you want me to put this in the oven?
We're actually going to put this in the oven.
Oh,
We're going
you
to add
put
the
the
rice
rice in?
first. Yes. That's
So
perfect.
this is gonna suck up all the juices.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Right.
And let's see.
Yep.
And the way I get to find out if I need more rice is I feel it. And feel it tells you whether or not you need more water or if you need more rice in that. Actually,
Do you
it's
think
a little.
that's okay?
I think it's a little. We need a little bit more rice. Just
More
judging
rice.
from, judging from
This
it.
is outrageous. I just
So I just take the
But-
bag and I just do this.
okay.
Yeah.
So we're adding some more jasmine
Add that.
rice.
Just add more
Oh,
jasmine.
So speaking of the rice, could you use any kind of rice?
You
for
can
that?
use any kind of rice. I just favor jasmine. Jasmine and I are good friends.
Yeah, and I like the name too.
Yeah,
It's a really
Jasmine and I are
pretty
good
name.
friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys go way back.
We go way back. Jasmine and I, we're good friends. So now we're gonna cover this. Maybe you can help me put this in the oven. We'll get
yep,
some-
I sure can.
I'm gonna shut this off.
yep,
We turn the stove off.
I sure can.
Okay. And I'll hold the oven.
Okay, got it.
Got it? Put it right on the top.
Okay.
Middle of the stove. You close it, you shut it, and forget it. It's gonna cook on its own. You notice our rice is all done?
Oh, check out the rice. Can I try this now?
Absolutely, our rice is all done.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
don't
can
burn
probably-
yourself. I cannot believe how much this makes. Let's put some in a
On a plate.
plate too.
That's great. Let's use this.
Wow.
All right. That's our rice and beans. And then you eat.
That has fabulous flavor.
You have to put this. The sauce is amazing on it.
That's all the time we have today, folks. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Melissa's Menu. Special thanks to Dorcas and her family for coming on.
Yes.
Did you guys have fun?
We had a great time. You guys had fun? You have fun too? This is a new addition to my family. It's a good one. Look.
Special thanks to A.L. Pedrozzani and Sons Painting Contractors, Mike Mata, the California Plumber, and Emerald Landscape and Supply. Don't forget their location in Carver as well for underwriting Melissa's Menu. And that's it. Till next time. You guys going to come back and visit?
Are we coming back?
Don't look so
Absolutely.
excited.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
All right, so I'm almost done. The
Melissa, are you
potato.
still peeling that potato? Melissa, we're all done. Melissa, while you were peeling that potato,
Well,
I cooked rice,
like, I'm a
fish.
perfectionist. I had to make sure every little piece
Oh.
was done.
Good job, Melissa. We're all done. Thank you, though. That's awesome.